the King of Kings. You can't see me. If you SMEELLLLL, get a look at greatness. It's real. This is Brian Wildcat's Wrestling Stars of the 2000s. What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to episode number 6 of Brian Wildcat's Wrestling Stars of the 2000s. In today's episode, I am going to talk about the GOAT, the Doctor of Thugonomics, Big Match John Cena. 5-time United States Champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, and a 16-time WWE Champion. How can you not compare Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin with this man? At King of the Ring, Kurt Angle scores a big win over Hollywood Hulk Hogan of making him tap out. On SmackDown after King of the Ring, Kurt Angle brags and says he's the poster boy of ruthless aggression, revealing his bald look, challenging someone who hasn't wrestled him before. And out camp John Cena from OVW. Kurt was like, "Who in the hell are you?" "I'm John Cena." "And what's the one thing you possessed?" "Ruthless aggression." That moment in the debut made John Cena a star. Too bad he had an in-ring debut lost and had an underwhelming rookie year in 2002, and he almost got fired from the WWE. This one is one of the most memorable episodes of SmackDown in history. GM Stephanie McMahon and the SmackDown locker room celebrated Halloween. And John Cena, who turned heel at that time, dressed as Vanilla Ice. Since he portrayed as Vanilla Ice on a Halloween episode of SmackDown, he became the Doctor of Thugonomics. Rapping, piss everybody off and make fun of them. He even makes you laugh, and it's hard to find someone who hates Thugonomics Cena. He even dissed Brock Lesnar. And let's not forget, Cena scored an upset win over Chris Jericho in his first pay-per-view in-ring debut at Vengeance 2002. At Backlash 2003, John Cena sets his sights on Brock Lesnar and the WWE Championship in his first world title pay-per-view match. However, he suffered a brutal loss to Lesnar in his first championship PPV match. After that, he begins his feud with The Undertaker. John Cena was a heel at that time. He was also a mid-carder back then. He battled The Undertaker at Vengeance, and it's Cena's time to shine, and The Undertaker gives Cena his A-game. This is the night Cena shown his aggression as a mid-carder, and fans slowly getting behind Cena every single night. Check out his other 2003 matches, especially on Peacock. At the end of the year, he begins his feud with The Big Show. At WrestleMania 20, John Cena made his WrestleMania debut and sets his sights on the United States Championship. He defeated Big Show to win his first singles championship in WWE by hitting him with the Nux, and 2Fs to win the United States Championship. Cena had another interesting year as a mid-carder on SmackDown. As the United States Champion or not, fans won't stop loving Thugonomics Cena, and John would make magazines and covers. He was a great US champ until GM Kurt Angle stripped him of the championship, which builds up the best-of-5 series between John Cena and Booker T, which Booker was obviously the champion at that time. At No Mercy, Cena puts an end to the best-of-5 series to beat Booker T to win his second United States Championship. After No Mercy, John Cena would quickly drop the US title to the debut of Carlito and had to suffer a kidney injury at a live club. US champ or not, kidney injury or not, John Cena is on the road to WrestleMania 21 and sets his sights on JBL and once again the WWE Championship. This is the night the Doctor of Thugonomics became Big Match John, as John Cena defeated JBL to win his first World Championship in WWE, the WWE Championship. I know it was a bad and underwhelming match, but still, since WrestleMania 21, he became Big Match John and make rap albums and make music videos. Cena became one of the most popular guys in WWE today. This is the year that begins the gimmick of the champ is here. He even unveils the WWE Championship spinning belt. At Judgment Day, John Cena and JBL meet once again in a rematch from WrestleMania 21, this time an I Quit match. I'm not a huge fan of I Quit matches, but this is one of the greatest I Quit matches in WWE history, next to The Rock vs. Mankind at Royal Rumble 1999. Cena and JBL lay all on the line for the WWE Championship in a punishing, brutal I Quit match. Both men were bleeding hard, chair shots to the head, limousines were destroyed, tables were crashing, and in the end, John Cena made JBL say the two words, I quit. 2 weeks later on Raw after Judgment Day, Chris Jericho introduces the highlight reel with his major guest, who is still on SmackDown on the WWE Draft. And wait a minute, it can't be, is this who I think this is? It's John Cena. John Cena made his shocking Raw debut as WWE Champion, drafted to Raw from SmackDown. He says, "You want some? Come get some." John Cena has 3 catchphrases of his career. Since he's been on Raw as the WWE Champion, he had personal feuds with Chris Jericho, and Kurt Angle, and GM Eric Bischoff was the evil boss who despited Cena and vows to make Cena's life miserable and tries to screw him over the WWE Championship countless times. And somehow, Cena kept fighting and surviving against all odds and remained WWE Champion. On January 8, 2006, at WWE New Year's Revolution, John Cena defends the WWE Championship in an Elimination Chamber match against 5 other competitors: Shawn Michaels, Carlito, Chris Masters, Kane, and Kurt Angle. For 36 minutes, John Cena has been beaten, battered and bruised, but somehow found a way to survive and win the 2006 Elimination Chamber match. Out come Mr. McMahon, out here congratulating John Cena on hard-fought EC victory, but he's not out here to congratulate Cena at all. He's out here of one man who would cash in his Money in the Bank privilege. John Cena will defend the WWE Championship against Edge. And out came Edge, gives the briefcase to Vince to earn himself a championship match against the beaten and battered Cena. He hit 2 spears on John and win his first WWE Championship. John Cena looked like he's going to die with blood flowing like Niagara Falls, sits at the ramp, looked depressed. And the question is, what's next for the Doctor of Thugonomics? Find out on Brian Wildcat's Wrestling Stars of the 2000s.